Hey everybody, welcome to the July 6th, 2022 edition of PW Torch presents the Daily Newswire. I'm your host, Tyler Sage at Ring of Tyler. Please give me a follow on the Twitters. I would appreciate it. Please also subscribe, um, like this video, subscribe to the channel. For those of you that are uninitiated, once we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're a little under 3,000 right now. Once we hit 100,000, I will let either hopefully a professional wrestler um, or a lucky member of the torch or maybe one of you do the wood skewers spot like John Moxley did to, I believe it was Daddy Magic at Blood and Guts, and is a staple of the indie scene. We'll do that spot to me. So look forward to that. Please be excited. So there we go. Let's get into the news today for July 6th. We got a lot going on. So I'll start with like a ratings viewers topic. Um, a a release was sent out to WWE employees stating that this weekend's Money in the Bank show, amongst other things, was the most viewed. I put that in air quotes. Money in the Bank of all time, and I think this is mildly significant, but not very significant. In the main reason there being, it better be. This is the show, cheapest Money in the Bank that WWE's ever had. It's $5. I think $4.99 is the lowest tier to get the WWE content. If you take that versus, let's say, Money in the Bank 2011, right? We're 11 years ago, 2012. Those are still on the pay-per-view model where it was, man, I'm trying to remember. I bought those. Maybe it was 50, 60, maybe even $65, 64.99, something like that, to get those shows. So of course, when you get a lower barrier to entry, you're going to get more viewings. So it's instead of a AEW pay per view, which is 100,000. I certainly hope there's, you know, a million people viewing or whatever the number is. But so I take that with a very small grain of salt. Other things, is the best ticketed gate, the best merch. That's obviously also to come out and defend the move from Allegiant Stadium. So just take all that with a grain of salt when you see that. That is a game of propaganda between both AEW and WWE to inflate their numbers on things like that. Ratings for Rampage, I want to talk about next. Rampage did 486,000 people on this past Friday, which had the Royal Rampage, which Brody King won to get a title shot tonight against John Moxley. So a rebound for the Rampage audience. And, it's just like most of us said here at the Torch and other punditry around the space. Then once you get past the Forbidden Door stuff, which is really cool for a certain subsect of the audience. But once you get past that, the people that are more casually involved in professional wrestling, which is the vast majority and the bulk of an audience, if you're AEW or WWE, they have started to come back. I assume post Blood and Guts did just over a million. That tonight's episode should do a pretty high rating. I don't know if it'll break a million, but that 970 range seems plausible to me. So we'll see. But just keep an eye on that of the post Forbidden Door stuff and an increase in the ratings. And it's hard to argue when you have only a couple weeks apart and you see just drastic changes in the viewership. So something to keep an eye on there. Tony Khan said today, and then Santana also tweeted, which we'll talk about, but he confirmed Santana's left knee injury was sustained at Blood and Guts, and he'll be out for, quote, a significant amount of time. It was a non-contact injury. They haven't stated this, but it sounds, allegedly, I'm just guessing that it sounds like unfortunately, a soft tissue injury, ACL tear and MCL tear, somewhere in that range. Hopefully it's as light as possible and Santana can come back probably post surgery, stronger and better than ever. I think he should get a really big pop when he comes back, which in the grand scheme of things might be beneficial for him. I don't know if it's beneficial for Ortiz if he comes back and their team, I think they can be tag team champions with the renewed confidence, or it could be something where Santana goes off on his own. So yet to be seen, but unfortunate. And it was right when he got in the match. So of all that crazy stuff in the match, it's just it's unfortunate that that's when someone gets injured, when people are taking bump after bump after bump on thumbtacks and getting thrown off the cage. It's the non-contact injury that takes someone out. So um, positive thoughts out to Santana and wishing him well as he recovers. So last night, NXT had the Great American Bash special episode, and I think two notable things happened. First, Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade became the new NXT Tag Team Champions. So congratulations to them. I mean, Perez, I've been telling you on this and other platforms for a long time. Be on the lookout. Obviously, WWE is as high as her, is as high on her as I am. So won the top prospect tournament. I know it's not called that, whatever it's called, but and then she immediately almost wins tag team gold. So definitely be on the lookout for her to not be in NXT a super long time, especially as it appears WWE would like to transition and start making a new batch of female stars. So um, we shall see. Also, Braun Breaker defeated Cameron Grimes in the main event to retain the NXT Championship. So, we'll see what happens with Grimes going forward. And Breaker continues his dominance, albeit with that little weird Dolph Ziggler thing in the middle. But we shall see what goes there. But yeah, we got Dynamite tonight. So, hopefully, everyone enjoys that. I'll be on the post show with Wade Keller. So, please call in, leave an email, all that good stuff. But until then, I'm your host, Tyler Sage at Ringer Tyler. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you